Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We are just getting into Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Gonna make a couple hours stop here, and I'm gonna keep trucking south after I visit Gettysburg. Hot and steamy. It rained all night. You can see the road's still a little wet. Cutting down into Maryland right after this visit here. All right, first stop, downtown. I was here, oh goodness, 3 years ago, 4 years, I guess. Had been 4. And it rained on me then too. So after we do downtown here, we'll head out to the battlegrounds. Maybe I'll ride the e-bike this year. Be easier to get around. All right, look at this, parking right here. Let's check out downtown. Talk about history. This place is full of it. These buildings are original. 86? Yeah, it's just endless here. The entire town is just full of history. Not the best. You know, it was one of the biggest battles in the Civil War. But they've restored it and they've kept it. Yeah, I think I'll ride the e-bike once we get out there. We'll do the visitor center. There's a little museum. Big museum, actually. Go through that, and I'll take about an hour ride on the bike. The globe and just all part of the war. What was it? I forget how many. We'll find out at the museum. Hundreds of thousands of troops. Then there used to be a cannonball stuck in that building. Some people said it was fake and some people said it was real. I don't even see it anymore. Above that ice cream shop. Busy, busy town. This is US Highway 30. Take it clear across the US. Look at that, got a Starbucks downtown Gettysburg. Stop in and get an $8 cup of coffee. I don't remember the last time I've ever been in one of them. Alright, here's the square. The old courthouse is down here. Just once again full of history. Hotels you can stay in. believe this was the inn that Lincoln stayed in. Building is still here, all these buildings. It's part of the National Park Service. There it is, Will's house. David Wills. Abraham Lincoln stayed here for his famous speech, Gettysburg Address. There's Honest Abe. What a lifelike statue, isn't it? There he is, giving a speech. I believe that area is out at the National Cemetery. I'll try to find it when we're riding a bike. Amazing, huh? Wonder how they could hear him. He had to shout. Huh? No speakers and microphones back then. All these buildings got the plaques on them. The year. But as that war raged, these buildings were here, right in the middle of it. Well, looks like a little outside cafe. I believe this is the street here we take to go out to the visitor center. Well, you can see what it is. This is downtown Gettysburg. Just old buildings, all refinished, restored, full of shops, bumper to bumper traffic. That's one thing about exploring, traveling around the east here. It's very congested, all the roads, all the states. Not like out west. Beautiful flowers, aren't they? Okay, well, let's head for the van. Go out and park. You know, last time I tried to drive the van around the battlefields, and oh my goodness, it was not the best, because the van's just too big. It's meant for cars. So I thought maybe the e-bike might work better this year. November 18th and 19th, 1863. Yeah, when I was here, I don't see it. Looks like they've added new brick up there. Maybe they had to remove it. There was a cannonball stuck artillery shell right in the brick. Right next to that window, I think. Bet they had to remove it. Well, it's better they keep the buildings up. Ice cream don't sound bad, but it's way too early in the morning. Nope. All right, to the van we go. Busy roundabout. All right, about 2-3 miles up the road here will be the visitor center. I'm planning my journey to get over to the Atlantic Ocean. I want to keep dropping south down through Maryland, Virginia, that direction. Get over towards the Outer Banks is the goal in the next week or so. You'll be seeing all those videos coming up on RVerTV. Yay. I don't know how many memorials are out here. Hundreds and hundreds for both the North and the South. All the Union and Confederate soldiers, the battles, the battlefields. It's absolutely massive and huge. We can never cover it in a couple hours, but I'll do a little e-bike ride. We'll see what we can find. Okay, I need to park down here with the buses. Then we'll take a little bike ride. Okay, restrooms, all that down here. Tour buses are non-stop in this place. A lot of people come here. Well, let's go in the museum first, visitor center. Then I'll take a little ride out through the, what do they call it there? Military Park. Very good. It's what Gettysburg looked like back then during the war. A lot of them buildings look the same, don't they? Amazing. $11,000 men died in the Battle of Gettysburg. 40,000 wounded. My goodness, 51,000. Oof. Well, it's our history. They do charge to get in here. Your senior pass doesn't work here, but I can understand why they got to keep it going.
Social and
It's
political
huge.
tensions between North and South periodically flared, but U.S. expansion into the West set the rivalry right to slavery. All of the complex issues came down to that. It was a rivalry to control the future, to advance one vision of freedom or the other. The abolitionist movement called for the immediate end of all slavery on moral grounds. Joining forces with the larger movement focused on stopping the expansion of slavery. In 1854,
Farther west, after months of hard fighting and slow progress, Union armies under Generals Grant and Banks surrounded the Confederates with 1,000 casualties, including Stonewall Jackson.
Old uniforms and weapons, and my goodness, they got everything in here. This is the real deal, too.
In the summer of 1863, the war seemed hand in balance. But Vicksburg and Port Hudson pulled out. Fort Lee's Army of Northern Virginia limped decisive. In mid-April 1861, the war fever ran high. Fort Sumter.
We must entreat the 35,000 Pennsylvanians who have died for our defense.
General Lee's operations have occasioned great excitement and consternation.
Air conditioned in here. It feels good. Well, there's the map. Wow. They all converged right here. Right here in Gettysburg.
Lieutenant Marcellus Jones sends a messenger back to General Buford, borrows a carbine from what is exactly what the Union wants, to slow the Confederate advance, to buy time. Buford's cavalry is seriously outnumbered. The field just ahead of a division of the First Corps. Reynolds, the ranking officer on the field, makes a bold and momentous decision to force the battle here, west of town.
Well, when we're out in the fields, we'll be seeing the fields and all those memorials. I'll have to look up how many they've put in out here. All the states do it, I think. It's a lot.
July 7th, 1863. Confederate forces
More old artifacts
where Union forces held Lexington. More
in the
Union
pictures.
troops streaming on the battlefield. Early morning, July 1st, 1863.
Sure gives you a feel of what happened in here. Very well done museum and displays. All right, well, what do you think? Head outside?
Bruce's farm changes hands 4 times in 2 hours. The combat leaves 4,000 casualties in its wake. Confederates crush Sickles' line at Sherfy's peach orchard, unhinging his entire line and causing its collapse. Now, a division of A.P. Hill's Corps advances on the Union center along Cemetery Ridge. Around 7 p.m., part of one of Hill's brigades, the Confederates are stopped. In just under an hour, one of the largest infantry charges of the war is over. The Confederates are in retreat. July 3rd, 1863. After the third day of battle approaches, the Confederates
Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna do maybe like about a 60-minute ride around on the bike. Then I wanna keep trucking. But this should be better than driving the van around. And look at this blue sky. Yay, no rain. I looked on the maps. It shows trails. Not all trails you can ride a bike. But once we get across the road up here, the battlegrounds will just stay on the roads, it looks like. Still got wet pavement. Well, I looked, make sure I was going the right direction. The battlefields are everywhere around here. There's a self-guided auto tour where you can listen on an app as you drive through. If you're doing that in a car. Alright, no bike. Let me take a quick walk here. I think I have to go back down the other direction. Right up here to the right would be the cemetery. I'm going to double back once we look at these memorials. But all these were battlefields. They even have the names of the soldiers and officers. It's incredible how well documented Gettysburg is. Like the old stone walls, the fencing, cannons everywhere. Old buildings. But as far as you can see, just memorials. Alright, well, let me do this. I'm going to get on the phone a minute on my maps. See if I can't get a little game plan going here. Okay, down here I should have plenty of road access on the bike. Yay. That's their maintenance building there. Well, I'll just ride around. We'll just take a few pictures and keep going. Some of these are huge, aren't they? Look at that one. It's just impressive. You know, you get the feeling here, like those rocks are in the ground when that battle was going. You just get the feeling of a presence here. I don't know. I did last time I was here too. It's really something. But as far as you can see, just more of the monuments. Well, here's a big one up here. I'll stop. Cannons everywhere. Everything mowed up to all the grass mowed up to the memorials. Huge maintenance here. Those low clouds look cool going over the memorial, don't they? Just a perfect day. Nice blue sky. That group of trees right there, all fenced in. Big brass book. Commands honored. Longstreet's assault. Storyboards. Stop here. Every area is documented. Which battles took place, the timing, different troops, the states they were from. I couldn't imagine. Like right there's a little map. Okay, we're standing there. It shows the blue and the red where the troops were during their battles. Tens of thousands of troops. Can you imagine being back here back in those days? It'd be incredible. Alright, I want to get over to the National Cemetery before I head back towards the van. Stop there and we'll work our way out of here. I think it's up in here. Yeah, here it is across the road. There's a place where the Gettysburg Address was given. Cool. Here's a bike rack. Lock up the bike. I brought water with me, bike locks, even a little snack. But here's the Gettysburg National Cemetery. There's a marker here where Lincoln gave the speech. All kinds of memorials. Well, this is a memorial for it. It says 300 yards from here. It's where he actually gave the speech. Gettysburg Address. But here's their official memorial for Lincoln and the Gettysburg Address. Alright, I'm just gonna wind my way out of here. I think I have to kind of double back the way I got over to here a little bit. It's alright. We'll just sightsee our way out of here. Alright, on the maps, I'm gonna go a little farther instead of head back for the van at the moment. There should be, we're gonna get kind of close to downtown even, I think, if I take this road to the right. Hey, I'm guessing we'll just keep trucking. That one is huge, isn't it? Very powerful. All the cannons and the rock wall off to the right. The shade trees, the shade from the trees make them not stand out so much. But there's memorials, cannons, all kinds of things right here along this road. Just a huge mansion here. Wonder if someone lives in there. That is huge. A lot of rooms in that building. Big old porches and everything. Trees. Some trees are old. You can always tell a property how big the trees are. You can date it. We're getting in back towards town here. Just in mint condition, these old, I guess they were homes. I think it's a seminary now, church stuff out here. Pretty cool. I'm sure all these were out here during the Civil War. Get another shot of this one building here. That is just gorgeous. Okay, I'm getting lost out here now. It's alright. I better figure out a way back towards the van. One thing on Google Maps, it brings up most of this in here. All the roads. Even the memorials, some of them. Which I better check right now. Now I got it figured out. We are trucking right on back, heading back towards the parking lot. In a car, it would be more convenient, I guess, but the van is once again too big to get around. You can see the parking is very limited. Because I drove the van a few years back. And it poured rain that day on me. That was awful. Trying to get this thing filmed. But you can just see it is just endless full of history, memorials. Just incredible what took place here. I'll have to figure out how many memorials they have. It's got to be in the hundreds. fence on both sides of the road here. With the big fields, just wide open fields. A few trees. Oh, I see a building way up there. Oh my goodness, there's still a hole in the barn when it was hit by that shell. Circled there. Oh, there it is. That is wild. That's still there like that. Wow. My goodness. Right through the side. Well, this little electric X-Peak did good. Got us around quite a few miles here. All on the same charge. Still got about a half a battery left on it. See, there's the one camera, then I got a handheld camera. That is a huge tree, isn't it? But that was around when that cannonball went flying through that wall. Looks like an old house or something up here. Fences, walls made out of rocks, probably original. Oh, this is an old building. Let me stop. We'll get a little picture of this one. Couple big trees right next to it. Still has a fence up. They're saving it. Thank goodness. That breeze feels good. Got a little wind going. Alright, getting close. Getting back there to the van. For more information on my channel, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for your newsletter. Putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool stuff. Articles, blogs, pictures, previous travel, future travels coming up on RVerTV. Also, we got free downloadable puzzles. Word search, all that kind of cool stuff too. And a merch shop. Armchair Traveler series is out. And the 2025, heck yeah, merch is out as well.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Good, how are you?
Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one, exploring around this historic, and I do mean historic, military park here in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. What a place to visit. I'll tell you, it's something. You can really feel the presence. I said that earlier, and I did last time I was here. It's something else. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend coming here. It's part of our heritage and history. All right, back to the van we go. Well, I've changed my mind again. Traveling RV or TV style. I'm gonna spend the night. It's heading out of town. I found an RV park. I'm a little tired and I need to get caught up on some emails, work and stuff, and editing. So I'm gonna head out to this RV park. I'm gonna cut through downtown again. We'll see a little bit more of that. Yeah, after riding the bike around, heck, it's already 2 in the afternoon. I wasn't expecting to be here that long. So I'll just get an early jump in the morning. very narrow streets with the parking. And those homes are stacked right on the sidewalk. Well, when they were built, there wasn't paved roads. It was dirt. Wasn't meant for this. Wonder what real estate goes for here. I bet pretty good bucks. Good place to be in the brick business, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's just street after street of old buildings. Heading out to Gettysburg Campground. I just picked it right at the last minute. They had sites available. Good reviews. Be home for the night. We're still dropping south in the morning. Gonna head down into Maryland. Do some more exploring. Made it. Yay. Well, cool day. Left up there at Hershey early morning, made it down here to Gettysburg, did some exploring, get some rest. Tomorrow we keep on trucking. Journey continues. Talk soon.